자, 그러면 2월 15일 수요일 모닝 헤드라인스 뉴스캐스터 레이와 함께 시작합니다.
Korea's antitrust regulator has decided to slap fines of 25.7 billion won on Kakao Mobility, the nation's leading taxi-hailing service, for manipulating its algorithm to give more calls to cabs under its franchise.
공정거래위원회는 택시 호출 서비스 카카오 모빌리티가 알고리즘을 조작해 자회사 가맹 택시에 특혜를 줬다는 이유로 과징금 257억 원을 부과하기로 결정했습니다.
A Korean court has granted two Russian asylum seekers who have been living inside Incheon Airport since October the right to apply for refugee status after the men fled their country to avoid being drafted to fight in Ukraine.
우크라이나와의 전쟁 중 지난 10월 강제 징집을 피해 한국으로 와 인천공항에서 사실상 노숙 생활을 하고 있는 러시아인 2명이 난민 심사를 받을 수 있게 됐습니다.
Concerns are growing in the international community over northwest Syria, where the recent earthquakes have compounded the suffering of a population already blighted by civil war, COVID, and a cholera outbreak.
내전과 코로나 그리고 콜레라 전염병에 이어 설상가상으로 최근 지진 재난까지 겪은 시리아 북서부 지역의 참상이 국제사회의 안타까움을 자아내고 있습니다.
Three people have been killed after a gunman opened fire at Michigan State University in the U.S., with police saying the suspect also died, apparently from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
미국 미시간 주립대학교에서 총기 난사 사건이 발생해 3명이 숨졌으며 용의자는 스스로 목숨을 끊은 것으로 보인다고 경찰이 밝혔습니다.
A video showing two lions fighting and crashing into the side of a car at a safari in Indonesia has gone viral, with the fight believed to be over a lioness, as the two lions sought to become the alpha male in the enclosure.
인도네시아의 한 사파리 동물원에서 수사자 2마리가 패권 다툼을 벌이다 관람객 자동차와 부딪히는 영상이 소셜미디어에서 화제입니다. And those are our headlines. Morning Headline Expressions. In the headlines today, we looked at the expressions to manipulate.
And this was about an algorithm. So that's a computer system. If you manipulate something like that, you control it, you influence it to benefit yourself.
Exactly.
But you can also manipulate people. And someone who does that is called a manipulative person. So they try and influence people and control people to make them do what they want.
manipulating이라는 게 원래 이제 기계 얘기할 때는 조작이라는 의미라서요. algorithm을 manipulate 한다 그러면 알고리즘 조작이지만 사람한테도 쓸 수 있는 겁니다. 그러니까 좀 교묘하게 이렇게 하게 하고 저렇게 하는 it's making someone do what you want them to do.
Yeah,
That's
and it's for
manipulating.
your advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
Not necessarily to help them, then you might be giving advice. But when you manipulate somebody, you do it to help yourself.
Exactly.
There is that selfish aspect to it.
Yes, exactly. So manipulating was the term that we looked at. The next expression was to apply for something.
You apply for something, you formally hand in an application. You make a request for whatever that is.
Yeah.
For a job application, for example, you apply for a job.
Right. Job, yeah.
Apply for, in this case, refugee status.
뭔가 신청한다라는 의미인데요. Apply for refugee status. 그러면은 난민 인정받는 심사를 받고 싶다. 예, 그것을 신청했다라는 거죠. 그래서 이제 심사 받을 수 있게 됐다라는 소식도 전해드렸는데 신청이 apply입니다. 그래서 우리가 구직 활동할 때도요. apply for a job 이렇게 얘기할 수 있습니다. The next expression was to compound.
We were talking about the earthquake in
Syria and
Syria,
Turkey.
right?
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
focusing a bit on Syria, because
yeah.
of they had their civil war. Yes. Everyone had to deal with COVID. They just had a cholera outbreak in one region. So these problems are stacking on top of each other.
Stacking,
you can think of it that way. So they already had civil war, then COVID, then a cholera outbreak, and now the earthquake, it is just making this whole situation much, much worse.
It is stacking on top of one another 이런 느낌이에요. 그래서 쌓이고 누적이 되고 가중이 되는 느낌이죠. 안 좋은 일들이 이렇게 설상가상으로 일어났다라는 의미로 봤습니다. The next expression was something that is self-inflicted.
Self, meaning yourself, means you do something bad to yourself. So we are talking about a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The man shot himself.
And it's always bad? I think self-inflicted
Yeah, I think it
is always
is.
bad.
Yeah, self-inflicted harm, or
Right,
someone might just do something, say something at work, or make some problem, and that was a self-inflicted problem. You did this to yourself. No one else caused this bad situation for you.
You did this to yourself.
Yes.
네가 자초한 거잖아 라는 의미로요. self-inflicted라는 표현을 또 쓸 수 있습니다. self-inflicted wound 그러면은 스스로 낸 상처라는 의미가 되겠고요. The last expression was believed to be something.
If you believe something to be something, you think that it is that.
Yeah.
You think it's true. So a lot of times in the news, they'll say, this is believed to be something.
Yeah.
This person is believed to be from this area. They don't know for sure, but based on what they've seen at the moment,
Right.
it's likely that this is true.
어떻게 생각이 되다, 뭐뭐뭐로 여겨지다라고 할 때 believed to be라고 하죠. So the two lions that fought in Indonesia,
Yeah.
they were believed to be fighting over a lioness.
Right, it seems to make sense. The park management knew one of the lionesses was in heat. These are two male lions. That's probably why they're fighting.
They were believed to be fighting over one lioness. 자, 이렇게 표현 살펴봤습니다. 모닝 헤드라인 익스프레션스는 오디오 어학당과 유튜브에서 무료로 다시 듣기 하실 수 있습니다.